everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie and you're watching Reliable Roots, and today's video is just following me through an inspection of my bees. So I do this every week. I am a first-time beekeeper. This is the first year that I've done this, so this is not an instructional video. This is just how I'm doing it this year. This is a hive tool and this is great for scraping off the propolis and helping to get the frames out. This is also a frame catcher, not sure if that's the technical word, and this is a frame holder. And every week right now I'm supplementing with sugar water, and I'll probably continue doing this because as we get into this beehive you'll see that they need some sugar water. These are Swiffer pads. This is a great tip that I got from another beekeeper who's local to help keep out hive beetles. So getting right into this, I'll go ahead and tell you that I started off with 2 hives back at the beginning of May, and I'm down to 1 hive. Unfortunately, I lost my other hive. I believe that it flew away because I had the hives in the woods, and I believe that they just were they were crowded with the hive beetles particularly, but they might have also been robbed, and they might have just had a lot of pests in there. So I moved this hive out into the open sun after I lost the other hive, and you can see right here, this is a hive beetle getting stuck on one of those Swiffer pads. And this is where I used to have both of my hives, in the woods. So that other hive flew off and left me, and I did not realize that that I had a whole lot of hive beetles. Hive beetles are a normal part of beekeeping, but they should be kept to a minimum or they will make your bees very stressed out. So I'm just going to remove the old Swiffer pads, and this is a really handy tool that I just got, a frame catcher, so you can put your frames on here. It helps give you some wiggle room to work around your frames, and it also helps prevent you from smushing those bees that are on the very bottom. So I'm just taking out my outside frames so that I can take a good look at what's going on the inside. And I'm going to show you right now, this is what it looks like with the Swiffer pads. You can see the hive beetles are caught up in there, and the bees are also a little bit caught up, but they seem to be able to get out of those Swiffer pads pretty easily. So this hive is not flourishing, like I said. I'm hoping to get it to the point where it will at least survive winter, but you'll see there's just not a ton of honey on there. There is some capped brood. You'll see all the comb that has the cappings on it, that's capped brood. And this week I was pleasantly surprised that there is a whole lot more honey in these frames than there has been in the past. So right now what I'm looking for is the queen bee, and I'm going to show you what she looks like and where I found her. And you will also notice that I'm not wearing any kind of gloves or protection, and that's just me right now. I feel easier without doing that. I feel like I can manipulate the frames a little bit easier. All right, there she is. Do you see her? All right, I'm going to zoom in real quick so that you can see her because she's kind of hard to identify. I did put a green marker on her because she's hard to identify, but her babies, her worker bees, all the bees in this hive are her babies. They licked it right off. So she's doing a pretty good job. You can see all that capped brood. As far as the pattern goes with that capped brood, I think that's a good pattern. Like I said, I'm still new to this, so I'm not sure if that's kind of a little shoddy of a pattern, but it looks pretty good to me. So I'm removing all the old Swiffer pads, and here you can see, if you zoom in real close, you can see some of the eggs and some of the larvae and some of that honey that they have been working on. And I tried to get a video of actually one of the bees being born coming out of the comb, but it didn't work out too well. So now I'm just going to put in new Swiffer pads, and this is the queen excluder to make sure that she doesn't get into the honey super, although I will not be getting honey this year. I'm just mostly at this point just trying to make sure that the bees eat enough so they make enough honey for them to last throughout the winter. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you'd like to see more videos about our homestead or about beekeeping in general, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!